All right, so you're finding me in the shop again. It's after hours. It's hot. It's 89 degrees outside in September in Oregon. That's pretty warm. And we're working on our motorcycle engine-powered Honda N600. That's right. And if you know me, you know the bane of my existence. I don't like things until they're right. So, got this car running a couple years ago, 3 years ago to be exact. And then it had some fuel issues, so I cleaned the tank again, new pump, cleaned out the lines with the speedometer cable, new filters, and still getting a little bit of crud. And of course I got the carburetors off again, right here. These are Mikunis off of that Yamaha FCR motor, and you can see the jet stands or the jet holders here. We've got a main jet in the very top. See that? That's the starting jet. And then inside this little hole right here, which I don't know if the camera's even going to show that hole. I guess I would if I pointed there. That's the pilot jet. So I had the engine running yesterday on the car but couldn't get it to idle. Turns out that all the pilot jets are filled with crud. They're tiny. Just to show you how tiny they are, I've got one here. That is a pilot jet. And if you look really close, there's a wire through it. That isn't a normal mechanics wire. This is a normal mechanics wire right here. This is a wire from a strand of wire, insulated wire from electrical wire, like this, like a typical, I don't know, 16 gauge wire, which I pulled all the strands apart. That's how tiny this is, like a hair, to get that wire to go through. See? There. That's how tiny that is. It's just incredibly small. So I'm making sure that each one of these pilot jets are clear. It turns out they're all plugged, and the car wouldn't idle, and I don't like to idle at 3,000 RPM. So hopefully the next video you see from me is these carburetors back on that car and it running. Let's see if it all comes together.